May it please the court, I rise to fortify the submissions that have been made by my lead counsel, former LC former, and I do so with a lot of conviction and deep respect for the Constitution and the people of Turkana, who are standing right now in the verge of environmental extinction. Council has insisted on 3 issues, and I want to say for first, on the issue of requiring proof of harm. Article 70 of the Constitution of Kenya allows the people of Kenya to approach the courts anytime there are threats to the environment. It is not anytime they have suffered any harm. Article 70, sub-article 3 of the Constitution is very clear, and I quote Your Honor, that there is no applicant that shall be required to provide proof of loss or harm for them to be, for their rights to environment to be justifiable, Your Honor. And therefore, it is our submission that the court, the Environment and Land Court, placed a very high threshold that is not constitutional. On the second issue, on the precautionary principle, Your Honor, we are saying that the findings of the Environment and Land Court is inconsistent with Article 60 of the Constitution of Kenya. We are also saying that the people of Turkana are looking like environmental collaterals, Your Honor, that you have to suffer harm for you to be able to be granted release by court, Your Honor. We are asking that this court rejects the notion that environmental rights must be justiciable when harm has been suffered in the first place. On the third issue of denial of injunction, Council has submitted very powerfully that if there is a textbook case for the Giela case, for the Giela test, this has to be one such a case. There is a very clear prima facie case that has been established. The harm we are looking at is irreversible. What would you do with a dead lake? We are looking at a freshwater lake being converted to a hollow crater, Your Honor, and the livelihoods of many thousands of people, born and unborn, is staring at damage, Your Honor. And the last issue is on the balance of convenience. And the balance of convenience in this case is clearly the people of Turkana, who must live with hardships should we allow this Gibe 3 project to go on, Your Honor. It is our submission that Gibe 3 is a threat, and the lack of a transboundary environmental impact assessment is not an omission, but it is a travesty on the Constitution. We respectfully, therefore, pray that this court allows this appeal in its entirety and sets aside the findings of the Environment and Land Court. And 2, that this honorable court finds that the actions and omissions of the respondents are in violation of the rights of the people of Turkana. Their right to clean water, their right to environment, their right to dignity, and their right to information, Your Honor, have been violated. And so we pray that this honorable court finds that. And 3, that this court gives an injunction preventing the respondents, their agents, or their assignees from going on with the Gibe project until such a time.
Your prayers, Council.
Those are our prayers. And on prayer number 3, asking for an injunction that this court gives an injunction preventing the respondents from going on with the Gibe 3 project, including until such a time when the environmental impact assessment has been done and the people of Turkana have been accorded their rights to public participation as appropriate. And 4, that this court, this honorable court, gives any other relief as it might find fit and equitable. And finally, that this court to award the costs of this appeal to the appellants. Most of like the honor.
Thank you. Now, my question stems from your submissions. You do realize that is River Omo the only supplier of water to the lake?
Your Honor, River Omo supplies 90% of the waters in Lake Turkana, and therefore, any interference with 90% of the content of Lake Turkana means that the lake will face extinction, Your Honor.
Okay. So, the 10% will keep coming. That is guaranteed.
That
on
has
the
not,
other rivers.
Your Honor, that has not been stated anywhere, and we do not know whether the activities of Gibe 3 could probably inhibit or touch on any other tributaries that find their way to Lake Turkana, Your Honor.
You said 90%, so I'm saying
And
for it to be under.
Unfortunately, Your Honor,
10%.
there's also that likelihood that the 10% will be coming from River Home. So it means that there's a very high
So it
likelihood that
gives
the
100%.
Yes.
That's
That
the
you are certain.
Yeah.
And it gives